Hello all. How are we all going today? This very fine day today. It's 8 o'clock in the morning of Saturday, the 22nd of November 2015. I've got literally two messages to put across. One, full-scale war is on in France. And this is going into an emergency situation. We're going to lose personal liberties, but it's not only going to be France, it's going to be all over the world. War against ISIS. And possibly chemical weapon attacks. Big parades have been cancelled in France. The same must happen here in Australia. That Mardi Gras in March every year is a danger, a national security risk and a danger to Australia. Because not only because of its blasphemous garbage, it's a politically run show because it's a massive amount of people. Imagine if a terrorist group got in amongst close to 1 million people lined up in one place. There'd be massive manslaughter, and that could happen in Sydney in March one year. So it must be stopped, and I'm going to push this event as a national security danger, and the homosexuals have no choice. They just have to fall in place. They're not doing the wrong thing. They're just being stupid, absolutely stupid. Secondly, I lost my taxi authority, not because I'd done anything wrong. No, nothing to do with me doing anything wrong. Because people told lies, blatant lies. I will blame others because it is others' fault. I did nothing wrong to lose my taxi authority. I refuse to accept the fact that I've vilified anyone, ever. I've been set up and framed on a political exercise. That's all I will accept, and I have evidence now, strong evidence, from my last cases. Noticing the people who were present in the room during my last case with Mr. Burns. He is a political thugger, a liar, and a homosexual activist who tells straight out blatant lies and perjures himself before the courts. I am not, I will not, and I cannot change my attitude or my mind towards this. I did nothing wrong in the taxi. I shouldn't have lost my authority card. It was done through people political lobbying the Sydney Lord Mayor Clover Moore, who is also a woman who is very evil and against me, on the opposite side of me. She went politically to the Minister of Transport on behalf of this Gary Burns, or this Gary. He's a political thugger, and all must realise that and must accept that. This thugger is trying to push a political agenda. Because I'm dead against it, because I speak out against it, and because I'm outspoken, they decided to attack me. They decided to lobby against me using my taxi authority. Well, I can tell them now. Basically, I've got another job right now. I'm doing quite successfully. I'm working in public, more so than a taxi. I'm working in shopping malls, I'm working in all sorts of places. I put new videos on it, YouTube on it, and I'm talking to people far more doing a taxi. And I don't have my reins tied as much as I did in a taxi. I did not ever vilify, I did not ever do anything wrong. I did nothing wrong in the taxi. I had liars tell lies to the Ministry of Transport, who in turn took no notice, but they went and told lies to the politicians who lobbied against me. I will accept nothing else and no other fault. Let's look at an end result of this. You are going to lose in the long run yourself, because you haven't affected me one little bit. You may be more desired and more determined to move against the homosexual lobby more than ever. Now I'm working in another place, more so than I were in a taxi, but what I'm saying is right. The world is at war. That homosexual march must be stopped. It is a national security risk to Australia. Imagine if terrorist bombers got amongst 500,000 people lined up in the streets of Sydney or close onto 1 million, there would be mass murder. This cannot and will not happen. This morning in France, they've declared a state of war. They've banned all large parades. The French people have done the right thing by themselves and by others. Well, Australia has to follow line. The French people are good people, and the majority of Australians are too. Just these troublemakers, these homosexual activists, and these blatant liars, like that man that took me to court, are creating trouble. And ISIS, you're the world's enemy. I'll speak out against you as much and as far as I want with what I want. I'll keep these YouTubes going no matter what you say. Or that other troublemaker. Thank you very much. It's a bit longer than normal. Take a little bit longer to upload. But I'll upload it from shopping malls so I don't use my own megabytes and I don't upset people when I'm doing it. God bless you all and talk to you later. Yours by John for now.